Real quick, I wanted to talk about dividends. Y'all know I just dropped a new project, the dividend machine. Um, so, if you don't have it yet, I want to give you an overview of a couple things that I was talking about in the dividend machine. A little backdrop on dividends. So, we all know that dividends are a portion of the profits that the companies pay their shareholders, right? Based off of how many shares you have, right? So, the more shares you have, the more dividends you get. The more shares you have, the more ownership of the company you have, right? Dividend machine, the whole purpose of the dividend machine, like we know dividends are dope, like especially if you reinvest them, right? But there's so many things you can do with dividends. Um, well, first off, you want to find dope companies. You want to find solid companies that pay dividends, right? So not only do you want to do that, um, you want to figure out once you find all these dope companies that pay dividends, you want to figure out what months they pay their dividend from January to December. And you want to pick those companies from each month. So after you find these dope companies, you want to figure out what month they pay from January to December, right? So you pick companies from each month: January, February, March, April, May, June, all the way to December. Of course, you're buying these at the right time, right? You don't want to be buying tops. We buy bottoms, right? Because a lot of people like to buy tops. They don't know when to buy stuff. Usually, when you hear about it in the news, is when everybody want to run and go buy it. But they rarely talk about companies when they're supposed to be bought. We call that oversold. We want to get companies when they're undervalued, not when everybody talking about it. That's where Warren Buffett. That's where the statement from Warren Buffett come in. Be fearful when everybody's greedy, right? And people are being greedy, buying tops, expecting it to go even higher. It usually has to cool off. We want to buy stuff when it done cooled off. We don't want to buy the highs. We don't buy tops, right? So you want to buy stuff at the right time. Um, I know some people probably like, damn, how do I know when is the right time? Well, you might want to grab the basic investing blueprint. Like I got that in my link in my bio, but I break down in detail when you should be buying. Um, but I'm telling you now, you don't buy the tops, you buy the bottoms. But there's a way to know where the bottom is, and like I said, I go over that in the basic investing blueprint. Um, so after you buying these at the proper time, now you can build it out based off of whatever your goals are. So in January, if you want a certain amount of money coming in, you can figure out how many shares of this company you need in order for it to pay you that money. So actually give you that breakdown, that calculation in the dividend machine webinar. So feel free to go grab that. Quick summary: find dope companies, right? That's number one. Find dope companies. There's several ways you can do that as well. I mean, you can look around you and start with the stuff that you use, right? What kind of TV you got? What kind of phone you using, right? What kind of sneakers you wear? Where do you shop? You can start there, right? A lot of people got stocks, at least 60 stocks in their crib that they don't even know that they can own, right? So find dope companies. Figure out what month they pay the dividend, if they pay a dividend. Um, Buy them at the proper time, right? Because you don't want to just be buying tops. You just don't want to be buying tops. Buy them at the proper time, and then from there you can build it out based off of whatever your goals are. If you want to pay your phone bill every month off dividends, you figure out. Um, um, yeah, you could do that. Not I'm gonna say not every month. You can have your dividend pay your cell phone bill for the year, right? So if A company pays a $3 a year dividend per share. You figure out how many shares you need to pay the phone bill for the year. Like I said, I give you that calculation. I'll show you how to do it in the webinar. So feel free to grab that. And it's only $19. But yeah, that's all I got for you, man. So that's how you can get dividends every month, right? Go through your dope companies, pick them for each month, and now you got dividends coming in every month. All right. So with that being said, I'll see y'all on the next one.